All right, we'll finish out with Lady Statesman softball. They split 4 games at the Harding Invitational. First day beat Midwestern State and Northeastern State. Junior pitcher Olivia Burns went 2-0 in those games, 2 complete games. Pitched well on Saturday. Softball also opens up this weekend, traveling to Huntsville to play Alabama-Huntsville. And with that, we will bring up head coach Casey Burgoyne-Charles to make a statement about the weekend and take your questions.
Thank you, Cody. Glad to be here. We went over to Searcy, however you say it, Arkansas last weekend. Another good opportunity to just get our team on the field. Had the opportunity to play 4 games. I thought we had a good opening day on Saturday. We had Midwestern. They hadn't won a game, but they're competitive. I think by the end of their season, they're going to be competing pretty good. Through Olivia Burns, felt like after 1 week, she's our number 1. So went with her. Swung the bats pretty good. Won that game 5-0. Decided to go back with Olivia Burns game 2. She's one of those that just kind of, she gets better as she gets going. It's hard to be good 2 days in a row, but she only threw 70 pitches in the first game. So we made the decision to go with her again, and then she won a 2-1 ball game against Northeastern State. So I felt like those were 2 good games for us to play. All these teams, again, are competitive. It was great to get 2 wins. Girls were feeling better. Looking better, working on some things, settling in, having more calmer approaches at the plate. And then Sunday turned out to be a whole nother story. I thought Drury was a team we could handle. They held us to 2 hits and they scored 4 runs. So we gave that game to Jenny Griggers, a freshman. That was her first start. She gave up, 5-6 hits, and we're down 2-0 before you can even blink, and that's tough. And that's not what she tried to do. It's just location problems, pressure problems, young freshman problems, and that's something she's going to work through. And then we lost last night to Harding. So good to get back out there. A lot of things to work on, some improvements in parts, but still a lot to get going on as we get going, ready for next week.
So now heading towards conference play. What are some of the things you're telling some of the younger players about the difference between the games they have been playing and what conference play is kind of like?
Yeah, I do that and we do that, and I certainly try to make an effort not to do it too much. I know how tough next weekend is going to be in comparison to how the last 8 games have been. Alabama-Huntsville is going to come out fired up, ready to go. They're going to hit 1 through 9. There's not going to be a soft spot in their batting lineup. They have 2 what I think are number 1 pitchers, and they're going to come out ready to go. So, I tell them because I want them to be aware. I don't want them to be surprised. I don't want them to be caught off guard. I don't want them to think that they've seen the best ball that they're going to see yet, because they haven't. So, yeah, you need that time to settle in, but I think we already have to be at that point. I think we already have to say we're settled in. This is what we're working on. This is what I can do well. This is how I can help the team win. This is what I'm struggling on. This is what I need to work on. I have to accept that. I've got to locate better. I've got to make more pitches. I've got to do a better job as a hitter with 2 strikes. I've got to hit better with 2 outs. I want them to be aware. I don't want them to be in the dark, and I want them to know how tough it's going to be. And I want them to learn how to work on mistakes and to just compete when they start this tougher schedule.
Going into the series this weekend, as you mentioned, you kind of discovered who your number 1 is in the circle. How big is just something like that going into the first weekend of conference?
Yeah, you almost wish you had another extra week to, because I still want to see more of I want to see more of Jenny. I want to see more of Mary Alex Sanders is a senior pitcher. I know what she's done for 3 years, but I don't know what she's going to do yet this year. I'm anxious to see that. Another pitcher that's been really good for us in relief is senior Emily Baker. She's a St. Petersburg College transfer. Played for a former Delta State alum, Bree Myers, and she had some ups and downs last year, and she was really good the last 2 weeks. I don't think she gave up an earned run. She only has 7 innings, but she has 7 good innings. So it's kind of just piecing them all together. I think there'll be a time where the top one's going to struggle and the bottom one's going to act like a top one. So I think all that is something that works itself out as we get going down the road.
Talk about Olivia pitching both games on Saturday. She's probably not used to pitching back in a while. How did she respond after that first game, knowing she was about to start another game?
I think actually when her junior college season ended last year, she was used to it. They went deep into the season in World Series, and she threw. I don't know if she did 2 games in a day, but I know she did back-to-back days. And see, there's a difference in the two. But she so far has shown me that she's the kind of pitcher that gets better as she gets going. When you got to end a day and go to sleep and get up the next day and get stretched and get rehabbed and get ready to go and throw again, I think that's the tougher part. So, we did that because she only threw 70 pitches. So I think that's something she can handle. I think it's something the other ones can handle, down the road. I think you have to go with the kid that gives you the best chance to win. And, I don't care if it's senior, freshman, been there or haven't done that. It doesn't matter to me. But whoever gives you the best chance to win that day, and that's the good thing about the 3-game series. You can ride someone through a doubleheader. It's the opposite of baseball. That's not how it's done there. They carry 20 pitchers maybe. We have 4, and we intend on using all of them.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.